Shaelene and Spencer, we are all honored to be sharing in today's very special occasion with you. Many believe that entering into marriage is the final step in a passionate relationship. A couple meets, falls in love, and decides they want to go through life together. Then they take what they believe is the final step, tying the knot. But the final step in a couple's relationship isn't marriage. That only marks the beginning of a grand adventure together. You've been married 10 years, and through all the years of your journey together, you now have come to this beautiful setting so that you can renew your vow and commitment of love for each other. So as you continue on this adventure, I ask you to remember this advice. Let your love be stronger than your anger. Continue the art of compromise, for it is better to bend than to break. Believe the best of your beloved rather than the worst. Confide in your partner and ask help for when you need it. Remember that true friendship is the basis of a lasting relationship. Shaelene and Spencer, you may now warm your spouse's ring and place it on their hand. As always, ladies first.
I hope that when you wear this, you think of how loved you are, not just by me, but by our children, and by our parents, and by our friends, and our extended family. I hope you know that you are stronger than you realize, and you are worth so much more than you realize.
Thank you. I hope when you wear your ring, you think about us and our love that we have together and our family, and I know you look beautiful wearing it, and thank you. I love you. Put this on you. This one.
Should do it all. Have a few bands.
She's a little bougie, Kay.
Hey man, I waited 10 years for these.
Thank you.
It's gonna get on there.
Shaelene, from the very beginning, you made me smile, you made me laugh, and you made me feel like I had never felt before. I'm so grateful for this day. Renewing my vows to you today reminds me of our wedding day and how happy I was then as well. I knew then that I had made the right choice, and now 10 years later, that has been solidified.
Spencer, no one else has taken the time to know me and love me as deeply as you do. I tell everyone around me so often that if it's not you, then it's nobody. It's always been you, and it will always be you.
You liked the same things that I liked. You made me feel important and loved. You expressed yourself in a way that I had never experienced from anyone else, with no fears of judgment or fears or criticism. You're going to do what you're going to do, and nothing was stopping you, which I loved.
I love you for being patient with me when I'm impossible. You're kind to me when I'm mean. You have always held me close to you when I feel like a broken old swamp monster. I am beyond grateful that you negotiate with me in my stubbornness. I appreciate that you don't tease me about my irrational fears, but you talk with me and help me work through them. I love that you choose to be honest with me, even when it's hard and you've made a mistake.
You never pointed out my flaws, you never made me feel small, and you never pushed me away. You gave me confidence, you helped me realize goals, and made me feel needed and appreciated. I soon realized that we had a connection that came from much deeper. Our souls are somehow connected. I can talk to you and know that I won't be judged or looked at differently. You are strong, you are beautiful, and you are my soulmate.
My gypsy soul found its soulmate in you. My wild ideas are never too wild for you, and you're always willing to head out on those weird adventures. I love that you spoil me always, even when I probably, maybe, a little tiny bit don't deserve it. You are so smart and hardworking. From vehicles to broken hearts, you can and have fixed everything. I love you.
The future brings uncertainties, of course, with life, with our family, careers, and our health. On that thought, I have made you a few promises that I would like to read now.
And with all the things that I have felt for you over these years, I want to continue my vows to you. I promise I'll never change who you are. Your beliefs, your joys, your desires, or your quirks.
I promise to be faithful. You are the only one for me. I promise to stand by you through the tough times.
I promise to love you when you don't love yourself. I will remind you how amazing you are and show you the good even when you can't see it in yourself.
I promise I will jump into action when you are choking me. I promise I will not undervalue you.
I promise to be faithful to you and only you. You are my soulmate and my best friend. I'll never betray that.
I promise I will hold you while you fall asleep or call you before bedtime if we are apart. And I promise I will get up in the middle of the night if you're sick or if you need my help finding a lost dog at 3 a.m.
I promise to keep finding adventures with you, to travel to new places and have the courage to explore. I promise to keep communicating with you and negotiating even when I feel like I'm right, especially when I'm right.
I promise to help you with the things that are important to you. And I promise to take on and do my best with these crazy projects you somehow get me involved in.
I promise to always be honest with you and have integrity in how I treat you and our marriage. I promise to be fun, to continue to help you be young and free and wild. I promise to help you when you are sick and stubborn, to stay by you always. I promise to support your hopes and dreams and help you work towards your life goals. And I promise that regardless of wealth or poverty, I won't leave. Our love can't be bought or sold.
I promise to back you up when somebody comes at you or offends you. And last but not least, I promise to give you my time. All the time that I have left here on this earth. Time to be together, time to hold you when you need affection, time to show you how I love you, and time to listen when you need to talk. I love you so much.
Oh, I love you. Oh, you want to give me an emergency hug? You are so tender-hearted.
Thank you. I knew something was there.
Oh.
As a witness today for the renewal and the promises of this marriage, it is my privilege and honor to close the ceremony. Spencer, you can now gross out your children and kiss your wife.